Hello kids, and welcome to yet another interesting session of English Honeydew Unit 4 Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory Part 4 written by Satyajit Ray. In this part we'll find that Bipin Babu visits Ranchi again as per the suggestion made by Doctor. Bipin Babu receives a letter from Chunilal, and maybe that is the climax of this chapter. So let's proceed with the reading of the chapter. Getting off the train at Ranchi next morning, he realized at once that he had never been there before. As told by the doctor, he books the ticket to Ranchi. When he reaches there next morning, when he reached the station, he realized that he has not been to this place before. He came out of the station, took a taxi and drove around the town for a while. He just roamed around. He realized that the streets, the buildings, the hotels, the bazaars, the Morabadi Hill, with none of these had he the slightest acquaintance. Slightest acquaintance means after seeing all these things, he couldn't recollect, he could not relate to any of these things that he has visited before. Would a trip to the Hudru Falls help? Then he thought that here though I am not getting much help, I couldn't remember anything. So let me go to Hudru Falls, maybe I remember something. He didn't believe so. But at the same time, he didn't wish to leave with the feeling that he had not tried enough. He was knowing that once he goes there, it may not help him much, but he thought that let me give a try. So he arranged for a car and left for Hudru in the afternoon. At 5 o'clock, the same afternoon in Hudru, two Gujarati gentlemen from a group of picnickers discovered Bipin Babu lying unconscious beside a boulder. A huge rock next to that Bipin Babu was lying unconscious, behosh hoke pade the. When he came round, the first thing Bipin Babu said was, "I'm finished. There's no hope left." When he regained consciousness, then he said. Next morning, Bipin Babu was back in Calcutta. He realized that there was truly no hope for him. He thought that now nothing can be done of him. Soon he would lose everything. His will to work, his confidence, his ability, his balance of mind. He was in a complete depression. Was he going to end up in the asylum yet? He even thought that maybe he'll end up in a mental hospital. Bipin Babu couldn't think anymore. Back home, he rang up Dr. Chanda and asked him to come over. Then after a shower, after he took a bath, he got into bed with an ice bag clamped on his head. He just kept an ice bag over his head. Just then, the servant brought him a letter which someone had left in the letter box. A greenish envelope with his name in red ink on it. Now let's see what's the suspense. Above the name, it said, "Urgent and confidential." In spite of his condition, Bipin Babu had a feeling that he ought to go through the letter. He could sense something. He felt that I should open and read. He was not in a condition, but still he thought I should do. He tore open the envelope. He tore means usne lifafa ko fada, opened the end and took out the letter. This is what he read. Dear Bipin, I had no idea that affluence would bring about the kind of change. Affluence means wealth. I had no idea that wealth would bring about the kind of change in you that it has done. That means because he has become rich, he has become a changed person. Was it so difficult for you to help out an old friend down on his luck? You know, this is written by Chunilal. You know, he was in a very bad state financially, as he was having no job. So was it so difficult to help a friend who is financially down? I have no money, so my resources are limited. What I have is imagination. He has no money, no resources. What he is having is only the imagination, the thoughts, a part of which I used in retribution of your unfeeling behavior. In retribution of means as a punishment for. Okay, it's a punishment of your unfeeling behavior. Well, you will be alright again now. A novel I have written is being considered by a publisher. If he likes it enough, it will see me through the next few months. So, whose trick it was? Chunilal's. So, Chunilal has written this letter telling about the whole thing, why he did. He played a trick to him, that is a visit to Ranchi, and why he did, because in spite of Bipin Babu being so rich, he did not think of helping Chunilal. He was knowing that Chunilal is financially down. As a good old friend, he should have helped, but he did not. Now he is saying that you will be well soon, as I have written a novel and are already given to the publisher, so maybe his condition will improve by next few months. When Dr. Chanda came, Bipin Babu said, I'm fine. It all came back as soon as I got off the train at Ranchi. A unique case. Okay, so Bipin Babu is telling, as soon as I got off the train, I remembered everything. But the real thing is the letter in which Chunilal admitted that it was just a trick. I shall certainly write about it in a medical journal. The reason why I sent for you, said Bipin Babu, is that I have a pain in the hip from a fall I had in Ranchi. He suddenly changed everything. He said that I called the doctor, I have called you because I had a fall in Ranchi. If you could prescribe a painkiller. Okay, so understood. It was a story with a humorous end and with a climax, and climax was that letter. The whole plot was created by Chunilal. He took the revenge from his friend that he was not helping him, so he just wanted to teach him a lesson. So when the doctor came, he said that I'm alright and I've called you because I had a fall and I need a painkiller. I hope you have understood this interesting story written by Satyajit Ray. Comprehension check. Had Bipin Babu really lost his memory and forgotten all about a trip to Ranchi? No. Bipin Babu had not lost his memory. He finally recollected his memory and admitted that he had visited Ranchi in 1958. Why do you think Chunilal did what he did? Chunilal says he has no money. What is it that he does have? Chunilal wanted some money from Bipin Babu, his old friend. So he went for him for help. He assured Bipin that the term of his fortune would be back again. Chunilal had no money, but he had mind and wit. Working with the text, the author describes Bipin Babu as a serious and hardworking man. What evidence can you find in the story to support this? Bipin Babu was a serious, honest and hardworking fellow. He went to office regularly. He was doing a responsible job. he was not a good mixer. Mixer means he never mingled with people. Being serious-minded, he didn't waste time in idle chat. We read it in the first part. Why did Bipin Babu change his mind about meeting Chunilal? What was the result of this meeting? Bipin Babu first refused to meet Chunilal. He was in no mood to help Chunilal out of his trouble. But he changed his mind soon. He thought Chunilal might remember something about his trip to Ranchi in 1958. Bipin Babu lost consciousness at Hudru Falls. What do you think was the reason for this? Bipin Babu might have slipped near Hudru Falls that made him unconscious. You know, when a person is very disturbed and when you move about, usually that person has something unusual like a fall or something happens because we are not concentrating on a path. How do you think Bipin Babu reacted when he found out that Chunilal had tricked him? Bipin Babu's first reaction was that he regretted, he felt sorry having refused to help Chunilal. He saw through Chunilal's trick to test him and learned a lesson. Now, working with language, given below are jumbled sentences. Working in groups, rearrange the words in each sentence to form correct sentences. You will find that each sentence contains an idiomatic expression. You know, this chapter is full of idioms that you have come across in the lesson. Underline the idiom and write down its meaning. Then use your dictionary to check the meaning. One sentence has been worked out for you as an example. So this is an example. Already they have solved it. So the answer is, stop beating about the bush and tell me what you want. Beating about the bush means discuss a matter without coming to the point. Question, answer is, if you don't pay attention to the announcement, you might board the wrong train. Pay attention, be careful. Children, in the semester exam, they may give you idioms and they may ask you to frame the sentences. So these answers are the framing of the sentences. The villagers try to pin the crime on the young woman. Pin the crime on is pointing the wrong person. Bipin Babu loved telling people that he was under doctor's order to eat early. Under one's order means under instruction of someone. The teacher raised his eyebrows when the students said that they had revised all their lessons. Raise the eyebrows means to feel annoyed. Speaking and writing. Question number 1. What do you think happened after Bipin Babu came to know the truth? Was he angry with his friend for playing such a trick on him? Or do you think he decided to help a friend in need? Bipin Babu came to know the truth when Chunilal had done. What Chunilal had done? In fact, Chunilal had only played a trick with him to test his friendship. Bipin Babu had a mixed feeling of relief as well as anger. He was happy to know that he had not suffered the lapse of memory. He was a little angry with his friend who was not really helpful. But he had made Bipin feel awkward. He must have decided not to disappoint a friend in need in future. So children, homework for today's session is write comprehension check 1 and 2 in notebook, working with the text 1, 2, 3 and 4 in notebook, working with language question number 4 in notebook, write speaking and writing question number 1 in notebook. Today everything you have to write in the notebook only. Tongue twisters for today's session. I hope you are enjoying this. Betty Potter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter butter. So, it's the short form. It was better, Betty Potter bought a bit of better butter. Do memorize it and have fun with your family. Thank you. God bless you.